Hey friends, we have a ton of onions to start. They're looking awesome. I can tell these ones are a lot skinnier because there's more per cell. I went super heavy. I didn't know they were going to germinate so well. And we got some thicker ones here in the middle because they didn't germinate as much. So the thick ones here are seed I saved myself. Ones I bought in the middle that didn't come up as much are ones that I bought from a store. So it's awesome. Red onion over here that I saved, Walla Walla in the middle, shallots over here, and then just a few leeks in this back corner here. So this bed is the onion bed. The whole bed will be onions, which is great. So let's just do it. We're going to plant them 4 to 5 inches apart and pretty deep. So I'm gonna use my finger and make a bunch of holes and stick them in. So you can see here that I'm struggling to get the roots apart. I watered them down first, but they still do better when they're even more moist. If the roots are dry, then they kind of just stick to themselves. So we're just going to massage all the soil out and try to untangle these gently with keeping as many roots intact as possible. And I noticed after pulling so many apart that if you kind of lift up and out, it works a little bit better than just lifting straight to the side to pull them apart. Just kind of lift up and to the side, and it helps. And keeping them as wet as possible so they don't stick to themselves. These are the shallots here, I believe, and they were pretty easy to pull apart. The red onions that were planted so densely, you could just tell by looking at them that there was too many there. They were smaller and skinnier. They weren't as dark, and the roots sure were tangled because there was so many more in each cell. And I knew they were going to germinate well. I should have known better, and I planted them too much anyways. So we learn every year. And if you watched the video where we started these together, I was kind of debating on how I wanted to do it, because you can do it in small cells or medium, large, whatever size cell you want to, or just in a tray with no cells. And I was trying to think, like, how would I like it? What would be easier during the transplanting part like this? And so I just went with, like, they're like 1-inch size cells. They're not the little ones, but they're not big ones either. And so I think next year I'm going to do it a little different and not plant them as densely, because I could see the ones that had less in each cell, the onion got fatter, and so off to a better start, I feel like. So next year we'll do it a little bit differently, but we'll keep trying different ways every year until we get our favorite way down, just like with anything else. So we got these all pulled apart, and we're planting them, kind of laying them out over the hole, and shove them in, push the soil around them. You want to bury all the white part, and you can bury some of the green too. And then the roots, if they get tangled or balled up or whatever, it doesn't matter. Just shove them down in there and cover the roots. Easy peasy. And then you can see that I was aiming for 4 to 5 inches apart, like I said in the beginning. And some of these do look a little closer together, and well, most of them. But I'm kind of sitting there eyeballing it whenever I'm putting all the holes in, and some just end up closer than planned. But anyways, it'll be fine, because not every meal needs a full large onion. So I'm trying to grow enough onion to last a year, which I successfully have. I did last year. So just doing the same thing this year. And some of the bulbs were small, some of them were medium, and a few of them were large. And it's good to have a variety of sizes for whatever you might need in the moment. So if I get some small ones because they're too close together, it's okay. Okay, I'm going to give away to 3 people, 2 of my patients and 1 coworker. They want my extras. So a shallot, a white onion, a red onion for each of them. I got all the shallots untangled, planted the ones I want, and then here's the extras. I'm just gonna stick a few in each cup and top it with soil. I like that I can plant extra of things, and if things don't germinate, it's okay. I planted extra and I still have enough for my needs. And then if a happy accident happens and everything germinates, then I get to share. So I have some coworkers that because they have gardens, they like to plant stuff. And I have some patients that I see on a regular basis that like extras too. And then I also grow stuff for my neighbor. They have a few long rectangular containers on the side of their house that they like to put a few things in, like peppers and tomatoes. I always have extra, and it's okay because I have what I need or more than what I need, and I'm able to share the rest. So win-win for everybody. Everybody's happy. Okay, onions are finally done. That took a while to untangle all those roots, so I need to remember not to sow them so heavily. I didn't realize they would germinate so well. And then we're going to finish off this video with direct sowing our early crops. Our peas, carrots, radishes, beets. Yeah, you can also do your brassicas now, but I don't have any ready. So we're going to direct sow those, and then we'll be all set with our early spring crops that you can put outside before your average last frost date. For carrots, I just like to sprinkle them. I don't like to do rows because when you have rows, you have more thinning to do, I feel like, and then more unutilized space. So I just like to scatter them, rough them in a little bit, and then cover them up. If I know it's not going to rain, then I'll cover them up with like a tote lid or cardboard or something. And then after a week or so, usually take that off. And some stuff would have already germinated by then. That helps keep them moist. It started raining, so we're just going to use the GoPro on my head and not the other camera. So let's get her done. Peas, a wall of peas, and then these pretty peas will be right there. And Sugar Muffin's home. Are you helping?
Huh?
Are you helping?
Probably.
Okay. Oh, Scooby, out.
Oh, Scooby.
Will you take that and put it in a gray bag right over there? And this one too.
In a gray bag?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Do you want gloves so your hands don't get dirty?
I just want to do the dirty things in here.
You do want to?
I don't want to.
Well, you don't want to do the dirty things. It's all dirty things.
Not this one.
Oh. Yeah, the onions won't mind. That's fine.
Alright, what else?
So basically, these get spread out and pushed. With one finger, you'll just poop, and that's it.
Shoes.
Yeah.
So I'll just spread them out and make sure there's a little bit.
Yep, they don't need much space. And just push down about half a finger worth or so.
Okay.
And just boop, boop, boop. You can go get like a marker or a pen or something to push them down if you want.
I'll just use this.
Okay. That'll work. Gonna spread them out a little bit more. Alright, push them down. Hmm?
Okay.
Using your fingers?
Is this like manure?
No.
Yeah, I just had to make sure.
I'm gonna push them down a little bit more because the soil needs to go over the top of them. See how far I went? To where the soil's just going to.
And yeah, you can do that then because I don't find that kind of gross.
Go get a glove.
Well, actually, I might go inside because it's raining.
Yeah.
All right, well, bye, guys.
Bye.
Hold the door, please.
It's all right. In this section, it's going to be a wall of peas. I thought that'd be really pretty. I used to put the peas in the wooden bed, and it just didn't make sense to do that there. If I put it on one side, it'd block the sun for everything in the bed, and if I put it on the other side, it blocks my view of the rest of the garden when I first step out. And so I don't know why I did that for several years in a row. I put it in that bed, but I just did it once, and then I just kept doing it. Anyways, so this year, they're all going to go over here only. It's going to be a pretty wall of peas, and it's going to be a lot. But the dogs love peas, and so I think it's just like a great vegetable to be able to give to them as a snack / treat, and you know, a good healthy treat for them. So we're going to have a lot. We'll freeze some. I eat them fresh like crazy. So we'll have a lot, and it's awesome. And you plant them deep and you plant them dense. And they've already germinated very, very well. We're going to have a ton, and it's awesome. These are the beautiful butterfly peas. I'm planting them separate because you're not supposed to eat them. They're toxic. You can use the flowers to make like a blue lemonade. It's one of the things in the description on the website. That's why I wanted to get it, because I was like, oh, I can make Evan a pretty drink. It'll be blue, and it's not food dye. I'm still waiting on these to germinate, and I thought I'll just have them go up the poles. So here in the 4 pouches are turnips. I forgot to turn the camera on. Got our carrots there. So I'm just going to have to tell you what's here. Beets, and radishes between the poles. And the radishes will get shaded, and that's good because I don't want them to bolt. So if those sweet peas come up anytime soon, then it'll offer some good shade. And here's what we got so far, looking beautiful. This just came in the mail, horseradish. That tiny little thing is supposed to grow a whole new horseradish plant, so we'll see. Sticking it in there, hoping for the best. On a different day, I decided I want to do a succession of carrots, and we made pizza the night before, and I was like, oh, these pizza boards that came underneath the pizzas, because I bought refrigerated pizzas, I was like, these will fit perfect, because I like to cover my carrots, like I've said before. It keeps them moist, so I don't have to water them like every hour of the day. So we did that for 3. We had 3 pizzas and leftovers, and so I did that with 3 grow bags, and all my cabbage died inside. I tried 6 times, and all 6 died. So we're just going to direct sow some cabbage. I did 2 seeds in that one. That was Golden Acre. This one will be Red Acre, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully I've kept it moist enough. We've had some pretty warm days already. Isn't that snail shell beautiful? I cannot get it to focus so you can see the lines, but it is beautiful. So I kept it. All done. Yay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye.